Hey everyone, Tyler here. This video, I'm just going to run down the document that people get when they fill out the form on the website for information. This is one of the links. I'd really like you to fill out that form, and then you'll see what people get. You'll have the email in your inbox, so if you haven't done so yet, fill out that form on the website with your name and email, and then check your email and you'll get the actual autoresponder email that your customers will get, or your clients, the people that you're reaching out to about a fundraiser. So I wanted to go over this. Let's see if I can go full screen, if that helps any. Not much. Okay, so I'm trying to, there we go, I zoomed in a little bit. But anyway, this is the document. So the sections that follow are how Click Fundraisers facilitates your fundraising campaign, the setup fee, and how your fundraiser can be totally free. So just go to these sections, and they're just one by one. It's really simple, but read through them and get familiar with them, because then when people ask you a question, this should cover it. The setup fee, we've had a couple of organizations want to know if they can go ahead and set it up for free, or if we will, and we can't do that because it takes quite a while. We have to make graphics, or I have to make graphics for each individual fundraiser. I have to make the intro video splash with their logo and edit that into their 30-second video campaign video, and then edit that into the site tour and how to get around the site, how to navigate the site. So by the time I do the graphics and all the video editing, not to mention the fee for securing their website, and I host their site, we've got a lot of miles into this thing already, right from the very beginning. So what we do is we offer them the opportunity to get that money back. It's a setup fee, but they can have it totally free if they promote their site as soon as their site reaches $1,500. Now, anyone who's promoting, any organization who's promoting a site is going to earn that $1,500. If not, they're not promoting it. There's no one that wants to support their organization. So if it's a true organization and they have a mailing list, or they have a Facebook presence, or anything, or just a bunch of people who are willing to go out and ask for support, they're going to reach that $1,500 in short order. So with that said, as soon as they hit $1,500, they get that $125 deposit back. So it's a free deal from that point forward. So that's something that you really need to get in your mind and convey to them. And if someone isn't willing to stroke a check for $125, then move on. It's that simple. If you order t-shirts, you got a setup fee, and usually it's $75 to $100. And then they might say that you have to order 10 t-shirts to even place an order. So there's a lot of different fundraisers that have different criteria on what it costs to get in the door. Now, if you want to sell cheesecake, and they'll send you 50 pamphlets, and you can just go around, and the kids pull a wrinkled pamphlet out of their pocket and show them cheesecake, and then they can give their order off that page. That's happened to me, and it's not just cheesecake, it's popcorn, caramel corn. You want to buy some caramel corn? It would really be helping us out. What is it? What? Tell me more. Well, here, look. And then they pull out this wrinkled pamphlet. Yeah, there are ways to get into fundraisers for free right from the beginning, but those fundraisers aren't going to generate thousands of dollars. So anyway, you kind of got to have all those things. Now, this isn't my sales pitch, obviously. This video is just for you guys. And it's just to give you a little food for thought and a way to handle those, whether they're questions or objections or whatever it is. They're going to say, well, we'd like to get in for free from the beginning, or could we get a deal? There's a lot of expense up front, time and expense, and we can't just do that as a company. We can't do that, put that all out there and spend the money on their domain in hopes that they're going to actually promote it. Because a lot of things happen between point A and point D or B. So anyway, that's it. How you make money and how you get paid. So there's a graphic here. Obviously, this runs you through it. For every customer, the fundraiser is going to get $1. And then they're going to make between $4 and $6 on average through. I don't think we have really anything under $4 that they would make. Everything is $4 and up. Some of it's over $6. But I just like to say $4 to $6. And if you want to, when you're talking to them, you can say, and some are even more than $6. But it's equally proportioned as it goes above $6. It's all based on the asking price. But the fundraiser always gets the lion's share of that revenue, and it's always going to be $4 or more, plus they get the $1. And so I'm using the low end of that for this example just to show what could be. And this is really, really powerful. There's a lot of companies out there, a lot of organizations, whether it's animal rescue, it's a ball team, it's a homeless shelter, on and on. There's a lot of daycares. There's daycares that need equipment, playground equipment, whatever it might be, whatever the organization that comes to mind, and you talk to, they may have an email list with 3,000 names on it. That those are people that support them. If it's a church, a lot of churches have 3,000 to 6,000 members, some of these big churches. So if you pursue, that's kind of a crummy word, if you approach one of their youth leaders and they have a need, for example, our church is going to go to World Changers next year. So they have a need because it's $350 for each student or each child, each person. And some of the kids can't afford $350. So a fundraiser would be a great thing. And then it can be taken to the next level where the kids can do service work for elderly people at the church or something, and convert that into, if you help for a day, you get 20 points, and 20 points is worth 1/4 of the $350. I mean, you can put a dollar amount to it. I like to stay away from the idea that it's, if you put in 4 hours raking for someone at church, we're going to pay you $40, so it's $10 an hour. Don't go down that path, because we don't want that mindset. It's just, I like points, and every church will be different. But anyway, I'm kind of getting off track. The idea is this: a lot of these churches have, maybe they only have 100 people. Maybe they only have, let's say they have 50 people in their youth group. And that's your promotion team right there, those 50 people. Well, what we do is we teach, we'll talk about this a little further down this document, but we teach them how to promote, how those 50 people can be big time promoters. And we teach the youth leaders how to promote and how to bring it up the chain, so to speak, to get the pastor involved in promoting it, and how to ask for support in our fundraiser. There's ways that you can ask, and you can build up an expectation so that people have in their mind, they know that when they go to this fundraiser, it's kind of expected, it's not demanded, and but it's always, every time they hear about it, they hear about buy 3 or 4 or 5, 6 items, buy multiple items. Because we want, if you ask, they'll do it. most of the time, if you tell them what your need is and you ask for it, they will do it. And that's part of what we teach in the membership site. And again, we'll talk about that later. But let's get back to this example. If you had 500 people and they bought, now remember, I'm going the low side of this, $4. So if they bought 3 items, this example is 3 items, $4 each the fundraiser will make. Some will be 6, some will be more. But let's just stay at 4. That's 1,500. If you have 500 supporters that you give this link to, you give them your domain address or URL. So let's say Fairview Community Church is doing a fundraiser. We can secure fccfundraiser.com if it's available. And whatever it is, Fairview Community Church or Fairview Church Fundraiser, whatever they want, if it's available, we'll grab it, and that becomes the link to their domain. So they pass that out. Say they get 500 people that jump on board and help, and we've all been kind of talking about order multiple. Get a couple things for yourself and a couple things for your friends, and then get a couple things that you can have on hand to give as a gift later, because the more you purchase here, the more you're helping us. And they're really cool items, and it's a lot of fun, and we just are so excited to have you go to our website, blah, blah, blah. So they go on. So let's say those 500 people that log on average 3 items each. Some are going to buy 6 items. Some will only buy 1 or 2. So let's say they average 3 items. At $4, that's $6,000. Plus, you're going to get $1. They're going to get $1 for each supporter that makes a purchase. So that's another $500. That's $6,500 into that fundraiser for them. That's the church's money, or the rescue's money, or the ball team's money, whoever it is. You get 500 people to your website. If they're averaging 3 items a piece, you're going to get about this much, maybe more, maybe a little less if they're all just buying 1 or 2, but you get the idea. So we're encouraging them to buy multiple items, and that's what it looks like. And check this out. How about 1,000? Remember I talked about mega churches? They've got 3, 4, 5,000 members, and they've got that mailing list. And if the youth was doing a fundraiser and they needed a van, or they need a new youth wing, or whatever it might be, they can go ahead and they can do that, run that campaign. They get that in front of 1,000 supporters, and they average that $4 each. Well, if it's 3 items for each one, $4 each, that's on the low end, that's $12,000. Plus, you get $1 for each supporter, so that's going to be another 1,000. So you can see how this adds up. You just do the math according to what type of, what level or number of supporters the organization has that you're working with. Okay, so you get the idea on that, and you can do the math and move on. So I'm going to scroll down here. What's next? Order fulfillment. We take care of all of the order fulfillment. After orders come in, we're going to place the orders, and we input all of every time someone makes a purchase, obviously they have to put their name and their address for shipping purposes. So we can go ahead and put that information into the system, and we have it shipped from the supplier that this product comes from. And that's, as you see down here, it says, as a fundraiser, we do not offer priority shipping because many items are shipped separately. We don't warehouse this here. So if someone orders 5 different things, it may actually come from 5 different places. So that's that. If we did priority shipping across 5 different places, it would just, obviously you can't do that. So what we do is we just have straight across shipping. Some of these places are right here in the US and some are overseas, so it's going to take between 7 and 20 days on average for the shipment to take place. So this isn't speed shipping. This is a fundraiser. So as long as people get on their confirmation letter, they're going to see 7 to 20 days, depending on origin. They're not going to worry about it if it doesn't show up in 7 days. So that's the order fulfillment. We take care of all of that. They don't have to stock anything or handle anything. Here, of course, is the link to the demo site. Pretty self-explanatory. Remember, this is the document they get when they fill out the form. So if someone asks you, oh, how do I get more information? Don't send them this form. Send them to the website, click fundraisers.com, and tell them to fill out the form for more information. That way we have their name and email on our autoresponder. They'll get all this automatically, and then we can drip little reminders on them every week or every couple of weeks. They'll get a little reminder about our fundraiser, because sometimes they might just be looking and thinking about doing one, and then they don't act. But guess what? 2 weeks later, they get a little email that says something about fundraisers, and they say, oh yeah, forgot about that. We were blah, blah, blah. So, right? They don't do anything. Well, 2 weeks later, there's another little email that comes across, just a little picture, or maybe a new product that we have available in the fundraiser, and then a link to the website. Now, another thing is this. We're going to create for you, those who are sincerely moving this or working this, those who are sincerely offering this to people, and not just one or two, but I mean, if you're putting out ads and you're proactively marketing, if you will, the fundraiser service, we're going to give you your own website with your own autoresponder, so that any name that comes in, it's in that schedule of autoresponders, but it's also on your list. So we will know automatically. So let's say, for example, Joe wants to offer this fundraiser to organizations, and he talks to Happy Tails Animal Rescue. He gives them clickfundraisers.com/Joe. So that's the address that he gives. So Joe has his own autoresponder on there. We fill it all out, and you don't have to worry about that. But when it comes in, when they get on the list, because they ask for more information, it's on Joe's list. So then we know that that organization is Joe's. So that way we can always make sure that you get credit for anyone that you refer. So if you place an ad and someone clicks on your ad, you didn't even know who it was, but they clicked on your ad, well, when they ask for more information, it's going to say /Joe, actually /your name. So then we're going to know that that's yours. You maybe don't even know that they did anything, but they saw your ad, or they saw a post that you made on Facebook and clicked on it, and now that person will be yours. So that's simple. Now, I want to remind you, this is not an affiliate program where I'm opening this up to anyone who wants to market this thing. I don't want to cheapen what we have by people thinking it's a MLM or that it's multi-level anything. I don't mind. If someone wants to bring me a fundraiser, I can credit them this just the same as what you guys will have. The same way they're going to get paid. But I just don't want to say, oh, you can make money doing this. I don't like the flavor of that or the sound of that. So at the same time, if I know someone that could use some extra money, their household could use a little extra income, this is a cool way to do it. And they don't have to advertise. I don't want them advertising all over Facebook that they're Click Fundraisers reps. None of that. That's not the way this is going to be. But they're free to share this with others and make some money. So with that said, I do want to open a little bit of the income. This is what it looks like if you actually introduce this to, I keep saying animal shelter, and it can be anything. A church youth group that needs a van, could be anything. Any organization that needs anything can do this, but hopefully they have supporters and they have an email list. So let's say, for example, we'll stick with Happy Tails Animal Shelter. I don't even know if that is an animal shelter, but it works. So they promote their new fundraiser because they need to make a new kennel. They're running out of room, and they're putting together, whether it's that or whether it's they need more dog food, whatever it is. So they make their fundraiser. Every supporter that goes on to their website, let's say that they have a supporter that jumps on and buys that 3 items, you're going to get 50 cents per item plus $1 for each supporter that makes a purchase. So for example, you sign up the Happy Tails Animal Shelter, they make an email with their new fundraiser that they have going, and they have 500 people that purchase. You're going to make $1,250 if they were purchasing an average of 3 items each. That's pretty sweet. So you can tell that if you were able to do a couple of these a month or 1 a week, whatever you do, 2 a month, you'd make $2,500 a month extra. Now, remember, this is not a video that's supposed to be, I'm trying to recruit people to market this, because I'm really not. If anything, I'm trying to keep it on the down low, that side of it. I'm going to call anyone who's proactively promoting this staff, and they're going to actually be on the website. If you look at clickfundraisers.com, you'll see down low the Click Fundraisers machine, and you'll see pictures of those who are involved in sharing this. And not someone who just brought me one, but someone who's really sharing this, because this is why when you go out and you share this and someone comes to the website, I want them to see your picture with the website as part of the Click Fundraisers machine. So it gives you credibility, it builds up the image of the business, and it helps them feel comfortable knowing that they're working with someone who's actually on the website. So I'm not looking for a bunch of people to do this. I want you to understand that. It's a very select handful, and if I have approached you about this, it's because I've worked with you in some capacity in the past, or I have a relationship with you and I think this might be something that could benefit you, etc. So anyway, you get the idea. So how about you sign up one of those mega churches and they have 1,000 people end up buying something? Look at that, $2,500. Well, obviously you can do the math. That's just double this one. But I just put those examples so you can really kind of wrap your mind around what this can be. So, all right, so we're going to move on. The free promotional video for your fundraiser site, that's going to be, all of you know that I do a lot of special effects video intros through iBiz Market Video. So I will make a intro video that will be used for your fundraiser. It's that simple. And we take care of all that. We put it on the website and so on. The Click Fundraisers membership site, you'll see in the demo video. If you watch that demo video, it's at clickfundraisers.com/demo. That is going to show you a lot of this and moving around the site, how to navigate the site and so on. So watch that, clickfundraisers.com/demo. That's going to show how you navigate, but it's also going to show just a little bit about our membership site. I am putting together a membership site that is only for people that have purchased a fundraising campaign from us, and it's going to teach them how to market this and how to talk about it, how to get in front of a group and say we're doing a fundraiser, how to ask for support, because how you ask for support is paramount in the success and the level of support that you get. So we're going to teach people. Also, in the membership site, there's going to be documentation that I've used in iBiz Marketplace to help companies know how to market on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and so on. So there's a lot of free resources, and they're free for those who have initiated a fundraising campaign with us, for those that have purchased one. This is a private and exclusive membership site. You have to log in, and I'll be real transparent with you here. When an organization jumps on board, they get access to this. If they come to you or come to me and say, we're not having any success promoting this, I can simply go to my membership statistics and I can look and see if they've logged on and if they've taken advantage of all of the training on how to promote their fundraiser. So that way we can go back to them and say, look, everything you need is in this membership site. Log in and put this to work and you'll see success. So it really kind of, it just puts us in the driver's seat as far as anyone who says we haven't been able to get anyone to pay attention. Well, you haven't looked at how to market it, because it's not as simple as you do a fundraiser and you just post it on Facebook and it's done. There's a lot of different things that are put in place to have a successful fundraiser, and that's what this membership site's for. So, okay, contact info for your Click Fundraisers director or your CFD. That is going to be, and this is not my actual phone number. This is something that's going to be published, and I'll publish it on my links. I'll have my phone number. Here's another thing that I can talk to you about. You can get a Google Voice phone number, so you don't have to have your personal cell phone number on in the public. You can use a Google Voice number, so if anyone ever starts hassling you on your phone, guess what? You can just simply go log in and get a different phone number, and they're done. It forwards to your cell phone, but they don't know what that number is. They only know the Google Voice phone number, and they don't know that it's a Google Voice phone number. So that's something else that we can help you with if you're moving forward in this capacity. So let's see, that's it. So that's the documentation. You have seen, obviously this one here, I think we went over that already. And then here, the green one, do not share any of this information because, as I said, I'm not putting this out to the public. I'm not looking for people to market this. I have a few people in mind that, and if you're watching this video, hopefully it's because I shared it with you, or if a friend of yours shared it with you, they cleared it with me first, because this is not, we're not just taking people on. Hey, bring us fundraisers. I mean, sure, I'm willing to do that, but I'm not willing to do this with every person that comes out of the woodwork with a referral. So anyway, I want it to be more special than that, and I don't want it to be something that gets out there as one of those things, if you follow me. So anyway, I hope this helped. Make sure you're familiar with everything. That's the thing I can say most of all. Go to the website, clickfundraisers.com, put your name and email in the form for requesting more information. You're going to get this, and you're going to get the link to the demo site as well. So then go to the demo site and you'll see exactly what the people that you talk to about this will see. And if this is something that you're interested in, get a hold of me. as I said, some of you I've talked to already. There's a few of you that I'm sending this to because I think it might be something that could help you out. So that's why you got the link to this video. I know that it's something that might appeal to you, or that you'll be able to bring a little extra income into your home. So that's it. I'm repeating myself. Have a great day, and message me on Facebook or text me. My number is 615-400-3465. If you don't have it, give me a call or shoot me a text, and I can answer questions for you, or just shoot me a text that says, yes, I'd like to do that, if this is something you're interested in. So that's it. Have a great day, and I look forward to talking to you later. Bye now.